stitching time saves 9. Don't. I'm never going to use that. I don't think anyway. So,
Okay.
Suzanne
You're never going to understand it fully, are you?
Suzanne repairs me stuff anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Hello people, welcome back. My name is Abhyuday and today we're watching Ricky Gervais show once again. This is season 1 episode 5. Let's just jump into it because I'm truly excited to see what we've got with Karl and Ricky and Steve. Let's go.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Karl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a
spills
series
his
of pointless
tea.
conversations. This
So not good.
is one of them.
Testing. Is that all right?
Hello and
Here
welcome
comes
to
the
the Ricky Gervais
animation.
Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant,
Hello.
and the little round-headed buffoon that is Karl Pilkington.
Alright, Karl.
We've got a little email straight away, Karl, from Nikki in Beverly Hills, California. She says, Karl, you rock. I hate it when Ricky and Steve ridicule you. I checked out your picture. Although your head is not normal, that's no reason to
She's
ridicule
already
you.
flagging
You
him
look
off
gimp, but I never
little
judge
bit.
a book by the cover.
Cheers.
That's all you've got
Cheers.
to say.
Well, it's only because I've got no hair though, isn't it? That's why it gives that effect.
No, it's perfectly round your head. It's perfectly spherical head. Your face is slightly too big for it. It almost goes over the sides. Perfectly round head. Pug little nose, funny gimp eyes with no expression, hangdog look, like a little mouth, like a little lamprey, not formed, not human formed. The way your expression is like you've had a lobotomy. Your head it goes weird at the back. It's got a little nod in it, like it's really strange. Your face, and you're stupid.
We've had a lot of emails saying that. I think he's just paraphrasing, but... talking of emails, a couple of... I can't remember which show it was, but you
Messing with him
mentioned,
so
Karl, that
much.
you'd only recently seen a Chinese homeless person.
Oh, yeah.
And it really surprised you because
yeah,
you'd never
I
seen a
remember
Chinese
that
homeless
conversation.
person.
And I actually went along with that. I've still never seen a Chinese homeless person.
Well, now I can just tell you now that there's a few responses from Los Angeles, people saying there are quite a lot of Chinese homeless people over there because apparently there's a huge homeless community in Los Angeles. So definitely if you want to see them, Karl, that's the place to go. But we've had one from Vancouver, Canada, from a girl called Amy, and Amy herself is Chinese, and she says that she realised herself that she'd never really seen a Chinese homeless person. And although she says that apparently Vancouver has the first or second largest Chinese population in Canada, she'd never seen them, and she actually went for a walk around the Chinatown in her area looking
Chinese
for
and
them,
homeless.
and she could not find any on that particular day. So again, Canada obviously not a place to go for a Chinese
Yeah,
homeless.
it was just a point though. I don't want people sort of...
Well, hold on though. Wait, I'll stop you there. Hello, Ricky, Steve, and Karl. I live in New York City and have seen a Chinese homeless person. Not only is he Chinese, but he is also a midget. He's been living on the streets for the last 30 years. He used to dress in rags, but thanks to a coat drive, he's now wearing a fancy Adidas jacket, right? Now he encloses a picture. He says he gave him $10 to take the picture, and I've seen it, and he's a little Chinese
but
midget fella.
I'm just getting a bit worried that people are going out there sort of looking for these. Because they,
Well, that's what you
anything could-
requested.
No. But all I was saying is I saw one. I didn't start saying, "Excuse me, can you just give us a smile? I'm taking your picture."
Good point.
Do you know
Well, we've
what I
had
mean?
loads of pictures of people.
I know, and it worries me a little bit. And I mean, it's not too bad about the one who took one of a little midget one because if he kicked off, it'd be quite easy to sort of hold him back. But I'm talking about fully grown.
So is that your warning to people?
Karl.
Don't be taking pictures of fully grown Chinese homeless.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, don't be messing about going up to strangers and that and annoying them and stuff, right?
That's
Maybe
true.
Well, I think that's a good rule of thumb. Don't annoy them. But I mean, but that is a hell of a sighting, isn't it? We asked for
that's
a
a good
Chinese
rule.
homeless, and they gave us a Chinese midget homeless.
Many of the listeners are aware, Karl, that you're sort of fascinated by smaller people.
Well, he's fascinated by difference, I think.
Yes.
I don't think he's having a go at people. You're not
Never having a go.
when you sort of stare at someone because they don't look like you, and let's face it, most people don't look like you. You're not having a go, are you?
Well, it's like I say, first time I saw Steve, I was never having a go. It was just, oh, that's different. but like Steve, I was
What-
never having a
what
go.
does he
It's
mean?
just that thing
What's
of
Steve?
Oh, right, interesting.
What do you mean?
Is he? Is he
just-
talking about
just,
the height?
You know, I've said before about I've got used to it, and
Steve
it's the
got
same.
used to it. What
I
your
don't
thoughts?
know. Well, you know my feeling with
I
this.
think he's
don't
talking
really
just
know where he's
about the
coming
But
from.
height.
Steve knows I'm not having a go either.
That
Yeah.
Carl used to
to
carry around
tall
a
and
book that was
thin.
called the top 50 freaks of all time.
Well, it's
Oh,
interesting you should
right.
mention that because we actually had an email from Richie who says that he's been a fan of ours for many years and he's listened to lots of the radio shows we've done in the past and things. And he says of all the people you've discussed, Carl, in the past, including some of the people from your odd magazines, who would you most like to spend the day with of all those people that you've encountered?
Favourite of all.
Well, certainly who you would want to spend time with, who you feel would be the most fascinating, the most interesting. You know, I mean, let's just recap on
Well, there's
some of the...
Pillow Man, the bloke with no arms, no legs that can roll a cigarette with his mouth.
Yeah.
What?
No, not impressed with him.
That's not sufficient.
What about the three-legged juggler?
So hang on, let's just recap. This was a
Three-legged
man with 3
juggler.
legs.
3 legs, right?
Right.
And it said his job, he became a juggler.
Okay.
Not
Why?
using the gift that he'd been given.
What would you, what you suggest?
Anything, running, swimmer.
That's a good point.
You know.
Yeah.
Why waste your
But yeah,
third
what are
leg?
the others? What are the other ones?
There was a picture of a gentleman. You were fascinated by him. He used to play the piano.
Oh, he's got a tiny head, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's that. That's the one who he sort of ages fast.
Right.
So like every other week he's having a birthday and stuff.
What? No,
And
that's
yeah, that was
not
weird.
true.
He's not
He
having a
doesn't
birthday
have a
every other
birthday.
week. His body's just aged, so it has the appearance.
Okay.
His biology is sort of like he's 70, but he's only like 15. He doesn't. They don't have a birthday every week. You idiot.
Yeah,
You
I
idiot.
don't know about knocking about with one at a long time though. That's
Only for a day.
suppose it depends what I'm up to. Because if we're going out and about, the Pillow Man would just be a bit of a drag.
Whereas if you're going for a walk across, the 3-legged guy, ideal.
Yeah.
The Flash.
Lots and lots of people emailing just with questions for Carl. Just a couple of quick ones for you, Carl. Wendy says, if Carl had to eat the same dinner every day for the rest of his life, what would he eat?
Oh. This is interesting because this is generally a question that comes up with a lot of people, right? In general also, if if you're meeting someone or someone is discussing within your family what's your favorite food, what's your favorite dish, this comes up a lot. And I guess favorite dish is different from a dish that you can always keep on eating, or you never get bored of it, basically. So it's going to be interesting what Carl says, because I think it's going to be completely out of the box. Let's continue.
You see, it depends, doesn't it? I mainly eat just so I keep going. I'm not that bothered about, because I don't really taste it anyway. I just shove it down.
Like a horse?
I mean, to be honest, it annoys me the way people worry about food now and how there's so much
See?
to choose from. I think it's got out of hand. I'll watch.
Any form of choice really
I knew
worries
it.
you, doesn't it?
No,
You
it's
don't
just-
like choice.
No, choice is good, but not too much. It's like with anything now. If you go into a toffee shop, there's like loads of
Sorry?
different.
Where are you going to find a toffee
So
shop?
you're in a fairy tale.
You're in a Dickens tale
Yeah.
in the 19th century.
Yeah,
You're
where's
in
the
Shrek.
toffee shop guy?
Yeah, you go into a toffee shop.
Shrek.
What's your point? You go into a toffee shop.
What I'm saying, you go into a shop full of toffees.
You've just come
and
from the
stuff,
candlestick maker.
right? You go in there and there's just too much
He's
choice.
in a
It's
fairy
like,
tale.
what? I can stand there up to like 4 minutes, sort of going.
Up to 4 minutes.
So
4 minutes.
So he's in a toffee shop in a top hat.
he's
only got
he's
four-
there
only got
for
4
4
minutes 'cause he's got to get
minutes.
into the pea green
Only.
boat. That he's taking off.
No,
Good
but
morrow.
well, forget the toffees.
Can I
then.
have some of your finest Oxfordshire toffees?
So you'd prefer it was just one selection of toffee? That's all they've got.
Well, maybe 2. What I'm saying is, right,
Maybe
there's now
2.
too much choice. Whenever you get a menu in a restaurant, it's not like you don't just go, oh, right, what is the? Yeah, I'll have that. There's too much. It's like a book, isn't it? And you look at it all. And then you've got to that point now that people are even taking a risk when they're eating.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You know, in Japan or China or something, they're eating that fish that if it's not cooked right, it can kill you, right? Not worth the risk, and there's so many other fish.
Yeah, I
Is there?
agree. Why
Have mackerel, have a bit of cod or whatever.
Yeah,
As soon as there's a risk,
Yeah, why do we
get it
eat
off.
th-
Get
eat
it off
that
and then-
fish then?
I totally agree.
Not worth it.
We've got a fish that might or might not kill you. Well, is there anything that definitely won't kill you? Yeah, but a chicken won't kill you.
I'll play safe then. I'll have that.
I love
Right.
that. I love the chicken.
That's
I'll
what
have
I'm
the
saying.
chicken. Crazy.
But anyway, we were talking about sayings and that. Right? Stitching time saves 9. Don't. I'm never going to use that. I don't think anyway. Okay. Suzanne.
You're
does
never
me-
going to understand it fully, are you?
Suzanne repairs me stuff anyway. It doesn't really matter. But what about the one?
Suzanne
about
repairs
the
me
one
stuff.
in greenhouses and that. Isn't that
People who
a
live
good
in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Glass houses.
I'm intrigued to know if he's fully got to grips with this. Just
Okay.
give us your explanation
the
again
episode
of what you
title
take
as
that
well.
to mean.
one? Well, just don't be chucking stuff about. Really?
No.
So, well, if that was it, they just say that.
No,
That's
no.
not
But
what
that
it
saying's
means.
been around a lot longer than we think. That's when people probably did live in basic glass houses and stuff.
No,
What?
What they mean now? Now
Did
is
they
everyone
went
in a
so,
glass house.
so this they went. Cavemen went from rock to a nice crystal structure, did they? But what are you talking about? When did people live in
Well,
glass
no,
houses?
what they mean now, when that saying's used now, they mean
What's he talking
sort
about?
of, plasma tellies, ornaments.
What?
No, they don't.
They're saying don't chuck stuff about because
No,
you'll break it.
no, it's not about damaging your own property.
They don't mean you're inside the glass house throwing rocks inside your own glass
It's
house.
a metaphor. Carl,
Wow.
what is an analogy?
It's sort of like a little story told quickly. Isn't it?
It's a
It is,
little
isn't it?
story told quickly. To
Oh,
what
God.
end?
Well, it depends what the story is. You see, I just prefer sort of, what you say is what you mean. So people who live in a glass house have to answer the door.
I don't know what that means.
What?
I don't.
What
know
are you
what
talking
that
about,
means.
Carl?
I mean,
Because-
you may be a genius because I don't get that.
I don't
People
know.
who live in glass houses have to answer the door.
Okay, let's hear his explanation.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
it.
people knocking at the door will be able to see you because it's a glass house.
But you have to add a number of other things, other caveats. Surely, if you live in a glass house, don't walk around naked.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you live in it.
These are literals.
But just the idea that in your head there should be sayings for people who live in glass houses. Who is it that's living in a glass
No,
house?
well, I'm not talking about it. It's
He's
just that if
taking it
everyone else is
literally.
bringing up about these people who are living in glass houses,
Nobody's living
let's
there.
get to the real problems they've got.
He still hasn't got to grips with the idea of the
No, but it's-
metaphor or the simile.
Yeah,
Well,
he
here's
doesn't.
another saying, right, that I learnt recently from a
Okay.
mate, right? Oh, there's an elephant in the room.
Okay, I haven't heard that one, but explain it to me.
It's like how, whenever we go out
Is
for
he
something to
confusing
eat
it
or a
with-
drink or something,
You know what?
it's normally after about
That
5
was
minutes,
the-
sort of topic gets onto the shape of my head.
Elephant in the room, right?
But
The
what I'm
topic.
saying is, it's interesting
I think
how,
he's
like,
talking about
I'm
that.
the elephant in the room, right? Nobody's talking
Yeah.
about it. You mention it once, suddenly it's the talk of the town.
Yeah. I get what he's
It's
talking
what I
about.
mean. Everybody starts joining in, going, "Well, yeah, it is round, but
Breaking
it does
news.
suit you." And these are people who I don't even know
Wait.
sometimes, and they're all dipping
Is that
in.
Obama and
that
Larry King?
is an elephant in the room.
What?
So you don't want people to discuss the shape of your head or the
Has
lack
that
of
ever
hair?
happened?
You
Have
would
they
feel
discussed
better,
about
you'd feel
Carl?
happier that they didn't
Or
mention that.
Has
Sometimes I
Obama
think it's better that
discussed?
it's out
I
there.
don't think so.
It's made me a stronger
It's just
person,
random.
though. It's the same way, we were talking about religion and that. Samson Delilah,
Yeah.
he got weaker without hair, whereas with me, I think it's made me stronger.
But would you ever wear a wig?
Not really.
What
I
was a
mean,
long wig like Samson?
well, the only time I wanted a wig was when I did jury duty once, right? And it was annoying that I was sat on the jury right in front of like these criminals.
Ricky's already losing it.
Right? Everybody else has got disguises. The judges have them wigs on. Right?
What? They're not disguises.
That's a disguise. That's why judges wear them, right? So
No. Well, then why did they print their name in the paper and have a picture? What do you mean it's a
well,
disguise?
it's a disguise, isn't it?
No, if it was a disguise,
No.
they'd go in with one of those glasses with a nose and the beard attached. If it was a disguise, all judges would look like Groucho Marx if it was a disguise.
Well, I'm just saying that's what
Groucho
annoyed me when I was
Marx.
sat there on the front row, right? I couldn't have been any closer to the criminals, right? I was sat there and
Okay.
I thought, why didn't I just pop a little wig on or a pair of
After I've seen you in the front row at Crown Court.
No, because
I'd love to see it because in this country you're not allowed to show pictures of jurors. You can't take photos in a courtroom, so there's always these sketch artists that draw drawings, and it's on the news. The idea that we'd have seen 11 people and a sort of Krusty the Clown figure would have been amazing.
Yeah, I would love to see the artist do an interview, because it would be like complicated people. Oh, hey, he looks into characterful, and then just a little round head.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
On the end.
That's true. He
Carl,
does
you
look
said
like
that
Charlie
your New
Brown.
Year's resolution was that you were going to learn something every day.
yeah,
Have you learned anything today?
If
Okay.
I can. Today, like,
What
I
did
don't
you
know the
learn?
full
Let's
facts of
see.
it, but
Could I just say that when someone says they learn something new every day, that doesn't count if they forget it the next day.
no,
Because that would be
True.
Groundhog Day learning.
well, the
Groundhog
thing
Day
I learned
learning, yeah.
today was about an octopus.
Oh,
Go on.
What they can do is, you know, they've got 8 legs and that.
Yeah.
They can use 6 of them legs to cover their head, so they look like a little stone, and use the other 2 to run off. Right? But that's,
He's thinking of Squidly Diddly.
Yeah, it's a Disney image. Isn't it?
Squidly.
but anyway, that's you know,
So
that's
it's
not the
Pink
main
singing
thing.
a song in your mind. I'm running off, yeah.
No, but anyway, but something else. I
Where
learned,
has he
right?
read this fact?
It's mainly about animals and that, because that's
Yeah.
normally quite interesting.
Yeah.
Give it.
There's a chicken somewhere,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and the owner of it
Both
was
of them.
getting fed up
Oh, yeah.
because you know he had to feed it and that, but it wasn't.
Embellishment.
It wasn't.
Guesswork.
No, come on, let's hear it.
It wasn't giving anything back.
No eggs.
No eggs, right? So he was like, "Oh, I'm sick of this." Anyway, someone told him pop a little axe next to its little house, right? So when it comes out in the
this
morning,
is-
thinking, "Oh, I'll have another lazy day doing nothing," right? He saw this axe, and suddenly it was like,
Lazy
"Oh,
day.
right."
I'm
Next
for the
day,
chocolate thought.
He
yeah.
knows
It
the
laid about
chicken's
6
thoughts.
eggs.
It's rubbish.
Through
Squeeze them
worry.
out.
It's
super
rubbish.
quick.
The chicken wouldn't recognise an axe as a threat. It wouldn't be able to reason that I better start working or I'll be
Yeah,
meat.
that
I
the
better
chicken
go.
can't
It's
do, but
absolute rubbish.
it
Once
might
again, it's
recognise
this
the axe as a
ridiculous
threat
thing. You got
in
the
general.
one personifying animals to reasoning powers better than yours. I mean, I think you make chickens and monkeys cleverer than you in your stories, which
That's
is weird.
true.
It didn't happen and wouldn't work. Next,
Well,
what else haven't you learnt today?
Do you think
Vicky is
then
going on.
that it's worth looking after animals then if there isn't any memory? If they don't know what's happening anyway, you're always going on about don't be cruel to things.
Why would you ever want to be cruel to an animal, whether it can reason or not?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean really cruel, but I mean like there's an advert on that's on in the in Britain advertising some supermarket, right? And it's saying, we look at before we kill our chickens and what have you. They have a great life. This is
Yeah.
like the voiceover, and you see Happy Chicken.
Yeah.
And it's going, we give it a good little house to live in. It's got straw.
Yeah.
It eats good.
Yeah.
And then we kill it. Right?
Yes, but that's better, isn't it?
Well, no, I don't think it is, though, is it? Because at the end of the day, if I was that chicken, right,
Okay.
I'm that chicken, loving my life. I can't believe me luck, right? It's got its nice little field that it's working on.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got its nice food and everything. But it's going to die.
Yeah, we're all going to die.
But then, if you were like a rubbish chicken, that had like a rubbish life, you'd be going, oh, kill me.
What homeless? Homeless
They're not
chickens.
thinking what's going to happen tomorrow.
Kill me.
They don't know that they're going to get
Wow.
for the chop, are they?
A chicken's not going, I'm fed up with this. I can't wait for that axe to be used on my neck.
Yeah. Well, that's another. Now you've mentioned the cutting off of an head, right?
Yeah.
On the chicken. That's something else I've learned, right?
It's like a pinball is mine.
Amazing.
Isn't it? Ding dong, bong, dang, ding, ding, da, da. Oh, head, ding, ding, chicken, head off, bing, doing.
No, right.
Tilt.
But this was in a proper science magazine as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Is
So
it?
you can't have a go. This wasn't something on the internet. This was printed in a
So?
magazine.
You read it.
Okay, and what was it?
And here comes the filter. It's going to come out nonsense.
Gobbledygook.
You could have Professor Stephen Hawking sitting there whispering stuff in your ear, and it could all be true. But when you said it, gobbledygook.
Well, let's see then. Let's see, right? What they've done another experiment, right?
Yeah.
They've cut somebody's head off, right? And they've worked out
What?
that when the head comes off the body,
Yeah.
it stays alive and that
No.
for 30 seconds.
No, they
No.
don't know that. They can never know
No.
that.
This is
No, they
bullshit.
did it. They did this
No.
experiment.
What's alive?
The
What's
head.
alive? But there's loads of issues here. One, no one's experimenting with human beings cutting their head off, Carl.
Well,
Yes.
Two, no.
Sorry, you read this in what? Executioners Monthly.
This is in
No,
a
two,
proper...
Carl. It's what your definition of alive is, because you can be alive and have no
Where
conscience.
did he read this?
No, but this is where it gets weird, right?
Yeah,
I haven't told you that.
this is where it goes. You talking about it?
So the head's off,
Yeah.
right? And what they did
Heads
was
off.
they chucked a load of questions at it.
All sanctioned by the government.
Yeah, this is all fine.
So the head lands perfectly on the neck and goes, "What do you want to know?" So they're asking questions, and it's going. Do you know what? To be quite honest, I don't answer your question. I'm a little bit annoyed about the execution still.
Well, that was the interesting thing. They said it's about...
No, it's not. It didn't happen, Carl.
me hear it.
Oh, don't talk.
Let me
shit.
hear it.
What are you talking about?
Let us hear
There's
it.
people around in white coats going, "Quick, ask it a question. It's bleeding."
Right? So they said for about 25 to 30 seconds. The last 5 seconds, it is sort of like can't be bothered answering them.
Right, but prior to that,
Apart from that, they were chucking stuff. I don't think it spoke. I don't think it was
Chucking
like
stuff.
2 and 2, 4 and stuff. It was more. It was to do with blinking.
so blink once if you say yes.
yeah.
Blink twice.
So I told it, said, listen, when you die,
Bullshit.
you're probably not going to be able to talk because your jaw's going to be on the ground. You're not going to be able to open your mouth. If you do, you'll fall over backwards and hit your head. Now listen, blink 1 for yes and 2 for no. Yeah, right. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, is the axe nice and sharp? Yeah.
Promise?
You're
Do you
talking
promise?
shit again.
You promise to do it? Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
well, yeah. The thing is, they wouldn't be able to do it with you because if they cut your head off, it would just roll. It would roll away because it's perfectly spherical. They would go, "Oh no, there's
Plus,
no." Oh.
it takes about 20 seconds whenever you ask
to
Carl
play
anything
football.
for the question to process and for him to start to formulate an answer.
Wow.
Carl, it's what we've all been waiting for.
Monkey news.
Oh, chimpanzee that monkey news.
Right. Well, this one sent in from Sam in New York, right?
Okay.
And it's about a fire that happened, right? In a really, do you know, like in New York, they have loads of big buildings, don't they?
Yeah.
Right. Really,
Skyscrapers.
really tall ones and stuff.
Skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a fire in one of them, right?
Okay.
So they did as expected. They called up, fire brigade and that. They turned up, right? Fire engine parked up. It's like, right, where's the fire? And they said, oh, it's on like floor 100 or whatever.
Floor 100.
And they said, oh no, we've brought the fire engine with the short ladders.
Stupid mistake, but go on.
Right. So anyway, so they said, well, how are we going to get up there?
Yeah.
Oh
We
God!
can't.
I
They've
know
even
where
bought the
this
short
is
ladder.
No,
going.
we can't. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Forget
was monkey news.
So
And
they
they're
said,
also
well,
saying
there's a
that.
lot of like grippage.
Because they made
What?
up words. The
Grippage.
fireman, yeah, the NYPD fireman.
There's a lot of grippage.
On the side of the building and stuff.
That's
so anyway, there's a
original
lot of
Karl
us gonna get a monkey,
Pilkington.
right? So they got a monkey.
That's a
They
bit
got
of
the
jump. Is that
monkey.
policy now in the New York Fire Department.
Well, you've got to think quick, haven't you? At the end of the day, if people are up there, you don't start querying if it works or not. You try everything that you can to help someone out, right?
That's the first thing I thought of. Was it a monkey?
So it was quicker for them to go and get a monkey than to go back and get the long ladders.
Well,
yeah,
they-
okay, fair enough.
Right. Why didn't they get Spider-Man?
Yeah, call Spider-Man.
Yeah, cool Spider-Man.
Call
So
Spidey.
anyway, so they got a monkey down there, and they said, right, well,
Where'd they get it from?
we don't know, from the local zoo or something.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they said, look, let's we've got to remember there could be someone up there,
Right.
and it'll shock them a bit if a monkey comes in, right?
Yeah.
So they said,
Yeah, I don't think they'd care.
get it.
If their building's on fire, they're not going to go, oh, it's weird, there's a monkey at the window. They'll be screaming, save me! Oh, there's a monkey.
So they said, right, we'll just get it a little small uniform and that, the smallest you've got.
But whoa, hold on, though. Actually, where are you going to get that? I'm going back to the station. We'll get the long ladders while you're there.
No time.
Exactly.
No time. No, I bought the small uniform. I just didn't bring the long
Yeah.
ladders. You're an idiot.
So anyway,
Oh,
it goes
God.
up there. It's got all the kit on and what. It's
Yeah.
got its little.
He's got
outlet
the kit
and all
on.
that. It grabs. There was like a person up
Grippage.
there. Manages to grab that.
Not
give it
a
a little.
Who was up there then?
Was
It
it
was
li-
just
little
Someone that
person?
was just the right size for a monkey to be able to rescue, which is handy.
Yeah,
Because if
right.
it'd been anyone else, like a larger person or a family, we'd all been
Yeah.
screwed.
No, I don't know about the size of it, but it's just the story's saying how like
doesn't know anything.
it was quite a big monkey, and that it was good at breaking down doors.
Oh, yeah.
It was good at climbing into small spaces.
Planet
and
of
stuff
the
like that.
Apes.
Anyway,
But
it managed
so
to.
it's
That
big enough
seems
to
to be
carry a fully grown
Caesar
man, but small
from
enough
Planet
to
of the
climb
Apes.
to a cat flap.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Sandy.
so anyway, it managed to
Did it
get
have
the
the boots
person.
on as well?
It got the person and everything, and now it says it's sort of it's on call if they ever need it again. So.
Sure, and if they ever get anywhere again and they've
Bollocks.
still got the long ladders, but there's plenty of grippage, they just call for Coco.
So that's this week's monkey news.
Bollocks.
Okay, so that was Ricky Gervais Show, Season 1, Episode 5, Glass Houses. As always, it's always entertaining to watch Karl talk absolute nonsense about nonsense things. Monkey news is always a favorite in that topic. Ricky and Steve, they know what's coming, so they purposefully try to make fun of it early on and try to guess where the monkey's gonna jump in. But sometimes Karl does surprise everyone. I think he's just a misunderstood creature and he doesn't know how good of a comic he himself really is. Anyway guys, if you like this reaction, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. I'll keep these coming. It's the Ricky Gervais Show. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's my jam. So let's get back to it another time on the next episode. So I'll catch you guys later. Take care, bye bye.